In this video, I'm going to share with you how to rebuild, how to come back bigger, better, and stronger after failure. Because in real estate, the difference between agents that are successful and the agents that wash out of the business is the ability to bounce back from failure quickly, effectively, and unshaken, unbreakable. So I'm going to give you the top 3 strategies I use, and I also coach with my clients to help them bounce back from failure and defeat so that they can come back bigger, better, stronger, and ultimately more profitable at the end of the day. Point number 1. Own the mistake, own the failure. Every failure has a root cause, and usually we can identify what it was. See, our ego will traditionally not let us accept the fact that it was us. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but we have a certain part. We have some part to play in that failure. Could have been our reaction to something, could have been our lack of reaction to something, could have been, well, it could have been a numerous amount of things. But at the end of the day, we have to take extreme ownership for that failure and what was our part in that failure and identify it, recognize it, correct it, and move forward. Here's the thing. Don't blame the other agent. Don't blame your client. Don't blame the market. Don't blame interest rates. Don't blame anything. Look inward, identify what was my role in this, what could I have corrected, and how can I avoid making these mistakes in the future. Point number 2, we have to reset our foundation. We have to get solid footing underneath us so that we can remain unshaken. We may be a little shaken by what happened, but we need to get back on solid footing and focus on what comes next. It's not always the defeat, it's how we react to the defeat that really defines us. See, moments in life are going to come along where we can either let the moment define us or we can define the moment and identify as, okay, I've learned from this. Now, what do I need to do? What are my back to basics? How can I get to solid footing? And this is point number 2. Comebacks aren't built on fancy shortcuts. They aren't built on doubling down on what wasn't working. They're built on items that created success for us in the first place. Maybe that's marketing to our sphere of influence. Maybe it's making calls. Maybe it's our aggressive open house strategy. Whatever it is that was successful to begin with, we have to continue working on those items so that we can continue to grow our business. So in order to reset the foundation, point number 2 is we got to identify that comebacks aren't built on fancy shortcuts and they're not doubling down on mistakes. They are back to basics, that which serves us and helps us grow our business. I wrote down a couple points here. Are they built on consistent calls, consistent prospecting? Are they built on having a structured schedule that's duplicatable and repeatable that we follow on an ongoing basis? Are they built on following our time block in our system? Are they built on following our marketing strategy that we've created and we're following that is duplicatable and repeatable? Whatever the fundamentals are of our business are, we need to focus on those. Those are the items that we need to double down on. Don't throw good time, don't throw good money, and don't throw good effort after bad results. Focus on that which generates positive results. In a previous video, link down below, I talk about the 80-20 rule and how 80% of your results come from 20% of your business. In fact, I'm going to link that video in the cards here at the end of the video here, but you'll want to watch that and identify, hey, what is it that generates my results? And how can I double down and focus on those consistent, duplicatable, and repeatable results? Because that is your foundation, and that's point number 2. Number 3, redefine our mission. Sometimes when we get a little punch drunk, sometimes when we get knocked off track and we're a little shaken, we don't know what's next. And we'll lose motivation, we'll lose focus, and we'll start pressing. Anxiety kicks in. We need to close that deal. We got bills to pay, and that was our income for the next 30 days. And so what I see agents do is they'll tend to press and they'll lean in harder, and they get that commission breath and that desperation that really doesn't serve them, their business, or their life. What we need to do is take a step back, identify what is working well. We talked about in that point number 2, but also fuel that with our mission. Why are we doing this? Why are we on track? What is our vision? What do we feel in regard to our vision? And sometimes it's just revisiting that vision that helps us see the future us. It helps realize that this difficult moment that we have, that we were just knocked off track, or this lost escrow that we have, was not a defining moment for us, but it was merely a bump in the road. So now we need to refocus on our vision. We need to recalibrate with our plan, and we need to reset the foundation and focus on those items. Also, being certain, remember point number one, remembering what it is that caused the misstep in the first place, extreme ownership in regard to that, and don't make the same mistake twice. With that said, team, you are absolutely a rock star. Your mindset is bulletproof. You just sometimes need to be reminded of it. All right, team, go ahead and click the links down below. There's a lot of resources. There's a playlist, over 100 videos in regard to growing your business, mindset, AI, marketing efforts, you name it, it's down there to help you grow your business. Also, there's a link so that you can inquire about working with me one-on-one. I do take on personal coaching clients. So if that's something you would be interested in, there's a link down below that you can go ahead and research that. But with that said, take the resources down below. Apply them to your business. They're yours to keep. I just want to see you win. I want to see you succeed. And I want you to create a business that's duplicatable and repeatable. So with that said, take those resources, get out there, get after it. We'll talk soon, everybody. Bye-bye.